Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Dayana. I'm an operations and growth strategist. So the number one thing that I get that is an absolute myth is that whenever you use automation that you lose out on that personal touch. If it is actually done right, you can increase the amount of personal touches that you have with someone. Yes, it might not be you picking up the phone every single time, but if you automate your systems properly, you can have the extra time to be able to pick up the phone and call that individual customer or that individual client and give them that personalized experience. Automation will actually enhance the customer's experience and the customer journey along the way, so that way you can actually map the process as they go through it. You know, okay, if they don't open this email, they go here. If they do open this email but don't open that one, then they go here. And they easily go into 2 different buckets, or 3 or 4 or 5, depending on how you have things segmented, easily tags them so that way they get a clear and concise and consistent customer journey. The cool thing about automation that I love is that you do not actually have to be behind your computer at that exact time typing out that email for them to be able to receive it at that specific time. You could be working at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and have a whole list of sequences that can be sent out over the course of the next 2 weeks, and it only takes you a few hours. It literally just depends on the type of automations that you're building. Automations are one of my absolute favorite subjects, if you cannot tell already. There are a lot of different softwares that do it. There's ActiveCampaign, there's HubSpot. Zapier is a great platform that actually helps to integrate your different softwares together to help your automations to run. But it's so simple, guys, and I can show you all a tutorial video. Just type in the chat if you all want me to make another video, and I will actually walk you through a few of the different softwares to show you what a workflow and an automation actually looks like. Because you can create this email and have it sent at a specific time. Then you can create this email and have it sent at a specific time. But if someone joins later on in the journey and they already skipped this email, you can have them to start down at the bottom of the sequence. Like, there's so many different cool and neat things that you can do with it. I've seen some that are extremely simple, that it's like you get this email, then 2 days later you get this one, 3 days later you get that one, 1 day later you get this one. I've also seen very complex ones where it is literally a spider web. And if you open this email, then you get this. If you open this email and you haven't opened that email, you get that. And then you might start into a whole nother new automation. There's so many cool and neat things that you can do with automations, and really will ultimately help you to save time, because the goal is to be able to make these systems and these processes so that way they'll be repeatable for future reference. So I know I've created a couple of automations for clients, and there are some new ones that we have to make along the way as we pivot, as we grow as a company. But then there's also some that just stay exactly how they are. It's literally copy paste. I might just have to change some dates within some of the emails. I might have to change some dates within the automation for when things trigger at different times, but that's it. It is so easy to be able to add that on. You can even personalize those emails, y'all. You can put in the email, hey, first name, so hey, Dayana, I'm so glad you're here, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can personalize it and give it that personal touch so they think you're directly talking to them, even though the whole system is automated. The next thing that actually helps, if it's automated, to enhance the customer experience are chatbots. So you may have already come across a chatbot. Some of us love them, some of us don't like them, but you may have seen them in the corner of a website that you've been on or a software platform that you've been on. And it's like, hey, if you have any questions, just send it over and our assistant will help you. Okay, so that's a chatbot. So you can set those things up in the background, especially for like Instagram. I know one of the platforms is called ManyChat. There's so many different platforms that you can utilize that can be a chat bot for your website, for your Instagram page, for your TikTok. Like, there's a lot of different softwares out there. You just have to figure out which one is the one you want to stick with. Some of them are even free. So you do not need to have a huge marketing budget to even put efforts behind these types of resources, which is really, really nice. You can also program your chatbots to where if there are real issues, then they will be escalated to real humans. So if it's something, say if someone says profanity or something like that, it will automatically get escalated to a real human. If someone says, I'm gonna write a review, something of that nature, that can be escalated. So it's just those types of things that you can add and program your chatbots to do what you want them to do and add in those processes to your chatbot. If you all cannot tell, processes are extremely, extremely important along the way of automating. Lastly would be CRM systems that actually track the customer's journey along the way. So that's similar to what I was talking about the automations and workflows portion, but you want to have a really, really solid CRM so that way it's easy for you to see different tags. So as the customer is moving through their pipeline in different journeys and opting into this email, but not this email, or opting into that product, but not this product, they are actually getting tagged. And so that's going to help you to be able to put your different types of people into different buckets and actually go back and retarget them for specific campaigns that are going to help them overall convert within your funnel. So whatever that CRM might look like, there's a lot of different CRMs out there. There's HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, ClickFunnels, MailChimp is actually one. It's not as robust, but there are some out there that can do very basic or be as complex as you would want them to be. So it really just depends on your needs as well as your budget. But overall, you want to be able to track that customer journey. So you're going to want to have someone in your CRM who knows exactly what you're doing. Guys, this is so, so imperative. I cannot tell you the companies that I've worked with that did not know what was tagged or what this tag meant or what that tag meant. And so we had to just start from scratch to make sure that we could answer all their questions that they needed, to make sure that we can customize the customer journey appropriately. And so what I would say is, if you have someone who is currently working on your customer journey, have them to create a standard operating procedure, have them to make a list of all the tags that are in your CRM. It's better to start off now than to wait another year, another 2 years when you might have over thousands of tags. But I would say to create a process, create a document that has all of your tags on it, exactly who would have this tag, who would have that tag, because it's going to be very, very helpful for you as you progress to be able to have someone else to be able to easily step into that role. People grow, people move on, things happen, and so you want your business to be able to continue to flow seamlessly. Standard operating procedures are going to be the key to that, absolutely. So don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know in the comments if there's any questions that you all have. If you're interested in working with me, I'm going to include my Calendly link below to just go ahead and book a call. We can talk. I do help small businesses to automate their businesses. I also help them with company culture and be able to have a more engaging employee base to increase retention and reduce turnover. So if that is something that you all are interested in, feel free to book a call with me. There's no commitments or anything. It's just a conversation. And I hope to hear from y'all soon. Take care. See y'all next time.